is breakfast. I have a Thomas Light English muffin. This would be 3 smart points on freestyle, but it's simply filling. I have 2 eggs for 0 smart points or simply filling, and a piece of this fat-free cheese for 0 smart points or simply filling. And then I also have 1/4 of a cup of almond milk in my coffee this morning. 0 smart points, and 1 tablespoon of sugar-free sweet Italian cream for 0 smart points, and some hazelnut, of course, sweet drops. I also sprayed my little muffin over here with some I can't believe it's not butter spray. I put like 3 or 4 sprays of that on there. So this is all simply filling, but if you're going to count, you'd have to count 3 points just for Good morning. It is Monday morning again. Yeah. So, very thankful for my regular routine today. I'm very thankful to be up and going to work. I just realized I didn't put my mascara on. So we'll have to do that when we get to work. Oh, Amy, it's Monday. I knew I was forgetting something. So I look kind of sleepy, but I'm not. I just don't have any eye makeup on, basically. Well, I did meal prep yesterday, so that's a win. I made my frittata. If you guys want the recipe, go over to my Instagram page, because yesterday's Instagram, I put the recipe, like my modified recipe up, and my little video just on what it looks like at the end. So if you all want, you know, a more solidified recipe than me just talking about it, go to my Instagram, and it's for Nurse 17. So I made that. I made some soup. I made some 0 point black bean soup. What else did I do? Put together a couple salads. I don't know. I don't even know what I did. I did some stuff. Oh, I have a quinoa salad, and I have soup, and I have frittata, and I made some sweet potatoes. So I'm good on all of that. Today I'm doing simply filling foods, but I'm tracking them in my tracking points, just so I don't slide so far. But if my brain is locked into simply filling, then I won't be eating, stuff off of that list. For the most part. So that's kind of the plan. I don't know what else to say. I honestly am like a little bit talked out, so I tried to just get on briefly yesterday and chat with you all, but it's probably going to take me a couple days to get it together, and it's going to be interesting for sure. But I figure if I'm vlogging my food and I'm tracking everything, then I should be able to pull it back together. Right now, in this moment, I have it together. I had a great breakfast. I have my water here. This is my first of 4 today. I'm going to get my steps in and just put my nose to the grind. Is that that's a saying, right? I don't really know what that saying means, but yeah, put my nose to the grind and just work the program and try not to completely slide off, because if I was not on YouTube and vlogging, I would be off program for I don't know how long. I probably would just today I'd probably be off program again. But because I know I have to come on here and vlog my food and talk about it, it's, got me back on. So let's hope I can put a good day together on Weight Watchers. And I'm not planning on going and working out tonight too much. my main goal, my main focus today is tracking in my food. So the water's great, the steps are great, but I've got to get back to the basic, which is food and tracking. Here is my lunch today, made of Simply Filling foods, but I'm going to count some Smart Points. So 1 Smart Point for this serving of my oven baked frittata. I do have the recipe over on Instagram. 0 Smart Points for my salad. 0 Smart Points for 2 tablespoons of the Skinny Girl dressing. And 2 Smart Points for my yogurt. So 3 Smart Points or Simply Filling and 0 Smart Points if you're doing that plan. So I am going to go eat. So lunch update. I only ate 1 of these little frittata-y things. I ate my salad, it's gone, and I ate my yogurt. So trying to really stick with, when I'm satisfied, stop eating. Trying to add stairs to my day. It's hard when you've been off for 4 days to get it back together. Hey everybody. I am headed home from work. I do have my mascara on. That was so funny this morning. Oh, I felt very discombobulated this morning. I don't know what the deal was. I am headed home. I had a good day on plan. I ended up not having a snack this afternoon, but I think, oh, sorry. I think I might have one on the way home because now I am hungry. It's just beautiful outside, so I'm thinking about maybe taking a walk when I get home because I only have 7,000 steps today. I got in 5 bottles of water, 5 of my Camelback bottles of water today, which is awesome. It was so nice. I'm sorry we're jiggling because we're on the trolley tracks. It was so nice to be back in my routine. And I was thinking a lot today about when my husband was in seminary. One of the priests at the seminary, I was talking to him about, you know, I felt very unbalanced. And when my husband was in seminary, I was working 3 jobs. So they were not all full-time jobs. So I had a part-time L&D job. So I worked 2 night shifts a week plus call. And I also taught all the childbirth classes at the hospital, which was like a rotating. I had evenings, I had weekends. It was a lot. And then I also was writing. And so, you know, I had a lot going on. Plus we were homeschooling the kids up in New York. It was a lot. And so I was talking to this priest about that I felt very unbalanced, and I had gained some weight, and I was just, you know, feeling yucky. Like I remember one morning going home from teaching childbirth class all day. Well, I guess it wasn't morning, it was all day. I used to teach these 8-hour childbirth classes all day, and so we would go for 4 hours. We would have a lunch break. I brought all kinds of snacks. Well, I happened to have brought Dunkin' Donuts that morning for the, I usually would bring healthy and then not so healthy things. So they would have like a choice of stuff, especially because the dads came and whatever. So I would have donuts and fruit and granola bars and yogurt and, you know, all kinds of stuff. Some high protein stuff, whatever. And invariably, people would eat pretty healthy, and I would have donuts left over. Well, I had a morning, for whatever reason, I think I had a really big class, and at the end of the day, I was feeling kind of stressed out or something. And on the way home, I ate 3 donuts. I like popped them one after another. So I was talking to one of the priests, and I was just telling him I felt very unbalanced. I felt very out of control with food. Like I would do really well, and then all of a sudden I would have like some sort of freak out, you know. And I feel like I still do that to some extent, although I have not, you know, eaten any donuts like that in years. I really haven't. The last time I was freaking out was with the McDonald's thing, going to McDonald's every morning on my way home from work when I was working labor and delivery up here. But anyway, he said to me, this is a long, I'm sorry, it's such a long story to get to the point. Amy, get to the point. He said that there really isn't any such thing as balance, because when we try to think that we need to be balanced, we need to balance everything, invariably there's always something that needs more attention or more time and is not in balance with everything else. That's just how life is. And so, like right now, I'm spending a lot of time on weight loss. So maybe like, and I'm vlogging and I'm going to Weight Watchers meetings and I'm prepping my food. So there are other areas of my life that I'm putting less emphasis on, like, you know, I really want to organize all my closets. And so yesterday, instead of organizing my closets, I spent, you know, 20 minutes live chatting with you guys to get, you know, some more motivation and to just talk to you all about weight loss. And so, you know, or maybe you have more time at work and less time with your family, and, you know, balancing that time is difficult right now, or vice versa. So he said what I need to start thinking about instead of balance is that I am in, you know, whether or not I am in a healthy rhythm in my life. And when you get out of that healthy rhythm, you will know, because you will, you know, have a sense of almost like loss of control or panic. And he said that's how you know, and that's when you need to reinstitute the healthy rhythm. And so he talked more to me about, you know, having a daily rhythm where you wake up and you kind of do the same healthy things for yourself every day. So for me, that would be like, I wake up, I make myself breakfast, I do my morning prayers, you know, whatever those things are, I get dressed, I take care of myself, I brush my teeth, you know, those are all part of a healthy rhythm. I go to work, I come home, I take a walk, I eat dinner, you know, I spend time with my husband and my son, you know, and then on the weekends, my rhythm might look different, but it's healthy. So I was thinking about that today, because over the weekend, it wasn't even that I was unbalanced. It was that I was out of my healthy rhythm, and that's what leads me to feeling very out of control. And just like, whoa, like I'm just gonna freak out and I'm gonna eat all the crackers in the cracker basket, or all the chips in the chip and salsa basket, you know, because I feel out of control. And what makes me feel better, like, we're gonna have those times, and you guys keep saying that to me, like, enjoy your friend, you know, don't focus so much on what happened at the restaurant, don't get so bogged down with all of the negative, but focus on the positive. And I get that. For me, what I have to do is reinstitute the healthy rhythm. And what's gotten me in trouble in the past is that if I don't get back to my healthy rhythm, you know, that cycle that I'm on, that's so good for me, that I feel out of control, and it like snowballs for me. And, you know, a couple days of being out of that pattern, if I don't get back to it, leads to a week or a month of being just so unhealthy and feeling out of control and feeling like I can't get control back. But getting back into that pattern is hard. It's easier if you haven't been away from the pattern for very long. So, you know, if I just had a couple of days where I wasn't, you know, doing those things that I think take care of myself. And the thing about that is that being with my friend is very much self-care, and spending time talking to her is self-care, and doing fun things is self-care, yes. But I can't sustain that level of, first of all, constant activity, constant talking, eating whatever I want, spending money like there's no tomorrow. Like, those are just not things that I'm going to do on an everyday basis. But But getting back on track after you've done something like that is a lot easier if it's only been a short period of time. And so, like I noticed today, I am having to make so much more effort to be on track because I was off track for a few days. It's crazy. It's like, I was thinking this morning about it, and I was like, it's because when you're in the habit of saying no, because that's what this is saying no to those things that are not good for us, more often than we say yes. When you're in the habit, it's a lot easier to say no. But the minute you start saying yes to things, it gets easier. It gets easier and easier. So anyway, that all came to mind because we had been at this like craft and handiwork place that makes, like, they make their own cheese and they make their own bread and all of this. We had been at one of those types of places all day long, looking at, like, you know, hand-dyed yarn, and we went to a mill and we looked at how they milled grits and flour. I mean, we had just been doing all that all day long, and then after we finished that afternoon, we went to this big indoor shopping, like, boutique that had all these different booths full of shopping. So I was feeling very overwhelmed by the time we got done shopping that day, and it was like 6 or 7 o'clock at night, and I was mentally exhausted. And I said, before we drive home, because we had to drive an hour, I've got to get some coffee. I said this to my friend Carrie, and I said, why am I so exhausted? We had so much fun. And she said, because when you're shopping like that and looking at so many things, you are making all of these little decisions, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. And everything that you look at in the store, you pick it up, you look at it, yes or no, you put it down. And she said, just think of all the choices that you're having to make when you go shop like that. It's exhausting, and you're so overstimulated. Well, a lot of times I feel like that with food. Or with, like, my choices in terms of Weight Watchers, you know, it's a constant yes or no, yes or no. And we say no to things a lot more than we say yes if we're going to be successful. And it can be very draining. And so that's why habit is so important, that we get into this habit. So, you know, if there's something tempting sitting in front of us and we've said no to it enough, we're able to say no that much easier. I don't know what the psychology is behind all that, but that's just sort of a personal observation. You guys can let me know if you think I'm nutso, but I feel like the more I say no to the M&Ms, the easier it is. But as soon as I start saying yes, the easier that is. Does that make sense? So today I had to really, it was so nice to have brought my own food and have things I could say yes to. And, you know, there was very little temptation at work. There wasn't any candy at work. There wasn't anything, like, off program. Because I noticed yesterday after church, people had brought potluck stuff because we were having a potluck after church. And there were some things, and I nibbled. I had, like, a big bite of a cinnamon roll and a big bite of a piece of chocolate cake. And those are things that I usually have a very easy time saying no, and I'll go for something healthier. You know, I didn't even look at the fruit or the vegetables or anything, you guys. I went straight for the cinnamon roll and the cake. And my husband looked over at me, and one of his little eyebrows went up, and he gave me like a what you doing kind of look, because I had the whole stop me if I eat anything. I don't know if you ever do this with your spouse or significant other or friend, where you're like, listen, if you see me trying to eat something, you better say something. So he gave me the look, and I was like, oh, after I had put the stuff in my mouth, I was like, oh, what am I doing? And I hightailed it out of there and got away from the stuff as quickly as I could, and I went home and I had lunch. But it was so easy to say yes to those things yesterday, and it was because I was off track. So anyway, It's great to not have those temptations, great to say no to things and then say yes to the things that are good for me today. So tonight, you know, I already have my meal planned out. I'm going to have a snack here. I'm going to take a walk. I know what I'm having for dinner. I just have to make it through the evening. And I feel like once I have a really good day under my belt, a really good day on program under my belt, tomorrow will be easier. And maybe you all can identify with that. Like once you get on program, you notice that once you have one day, you know, it's a lot easier the second day or the third day or the week. You know, once you have a week under your belt, like, okay, I can do this, and it becomes a habit. So I just want to talk about that with y'all. I thought it would be interesting to share what's been rattling around in my brain today. Let me know what you think, and I'm going to go home and try to get a walk in, but right now I'm going to go eat probably that other piece of egg frittata. I'm going to have that as a snack, and I will see you guys later. Got my steps. Alright, I'm cooking dinner. So here's dinner for tonight. This is a small sweet potato, it's not very big, and a medium sweet potato. So I'm going to count this as a large sweet potato for 6 points. And then I have some soup going in the microwave. Here is dinner. I took the sweet potatoes, I topped them with some of my black bean soup stuff. It has black beans, rotel, fire roasted tomatoes, corn, and carrots and onions. And then I kind of pureed it a little bit. And then I put some fat-free cheese on top. So this is all Simply Filling. If you were going to count it, the fat-free cheese is 0. You would count 6 points for the sweet potatoes and 0 for the soup. Dessert tonight is an apple for 0 smart points and 4 tablespoons of PB2, which is 3 smart points. So I'm gonna go have this and watch some TV. Okay everybody, so I had a great on-program day today. I am done eating for the evening. I'll post my tracker here at the end. But I did do Simply Filling tracking, and then I did some points over on a different app. That seemed to work out really well and get me kind of back in the right mindset today. So I will probably see you guys tomorrow again on the vlog. Thanks for watching and keeping me accountable and being so supportive out there. I hope you all had a great on-plan day. If you didn't, remember that you can start right now. You can make good decisions from this very moment on. So yeah, get back on track with me this week because that's what I'm doing. I have 4 days left until weigh-in, so we're gonna have a good week. I will see you guys later on the vlog. Thanks for watching.